everyone. Welcome to our English class. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Shall we start today's class? Okay, before that, what we discussed in the previous class? Yes, we discussed about radio and television. There you have seen that the television is one of the most popular mass media. By mass media, we mean the ways in which information can be passed on to a large number of people very quickly. Now, look at the newspaper collage. What do you notice here? Here, in this newspaper collage, you can see different kinds of news. Do you have the habit of reading the newspaper regularly? Okay, what kind of news items do you read first when you get a newspaper? Yes, some of you like to read sports news and some of you like to read business news, like that. Okay, now all of you take your English text and take page number 86. So today we will discuss about the newspaper. Look the first paragraph. The world moves very fast and events happen very quickly in every sphere of life. People keep in close touch with the latest developments by reading newspapers. The newspaper is the pioneer in the field of mass media. The first newspaper was published in Britain in 1702. It became popular only in the 1890s. Nowadays, the newspaper has become almost as necessary as food and clothing. Sphere means a range or extent of interest. Pioneer means an initiator. Students, newspaper is also a powerful media of mass communication. Every event happening in the world will reach us through newspaper. So, by reading newspapers, people keep in close touch with the latest developments. The first newspaper was published in Britain in 1702. Look the next paragraph. The primary function of the newspaper is to provide news of all kinds. Millions of copies are printed, read and discussed every day in our country. The statesman is anxious to know the latest developments in the political sphere. The businessman wants correct information about market conditions. The common man has a natural curiosity to know about almost everything in general. A successful newspaper caters to the needs of all kinds of readers: scientists, sportsmen, politicians, businessmen, lawyers and job seekers. Seeker means a person who looks for. Students, what is the primary function of a newspaper? Yes, very good. To provide news of all kinds. Newspaper is helpful to the people like students, businessmen, politicians, common men, sportsmen and scientists. Besides being informative, newspapers possess literary value too. They contain articles, commentaries, book reviews, stories, poems, biographies, etc. The editorials and lead articles in a newspaper exert much influence on its readers. They form and mold public opinion. Businessmen can advertise in the newspapers and thus reach their customers. Editorial means special article in a newspaper, usually written by the editor, giving his or her opinion on an issue of current importance. Why do firms advertise their products in a newspaper? Yes, by advertising their products in a newspaper, firms can reach their customers. The press has a scarce responsibility. Its news and views should be true and impartial. The press also serves as a platform where the reader can express his individual and independent views on any burning issue of the day. The newspaper updates our knowledge of the world around us. But we should not blindly believe everything that is printed in the newspapers. News stories may at times be exaggerated or distorted. Yet, the newspaper has a very significant role in promoting national integration. Impartial means not favoring one person or thing more than another. Burning means very important. Update, make up to date. Exaggerated made to seem larger than it really is. Distort means give a false account. Integration means the process of uniting. National integration means the awareness of a common identity amongst the citizens of a country. Students, why is it said that the press should remain true and impartial? Yes, the newspaper is the pioneer in the field of mass media. It exerts much influence on its readers. Wrong and distorted reports would affect the world negatively. It has a very significant role in promoting national integration. So it is said that the press should remain true and impartial. Students, shall we go through some activities? Okay, take page number 87, activity 1. While reading newspapers, you might have come across very interesting and informative headlines. You may now collect some newspaper headlines and examine their important features. Fill in the columns given below. You may use some of the words given in brackets. Catchy, informative, simple, humorous, impressive, accurate, emotional, touching, etc. You can see a table here. First column, name of the newspaper. Second column, headlines. Third column, features. Students, here a headline and a feature is given. The headline is Flash Flood, Village Isolated. Its feature is informative. You can give a name of the newspaper. Likewise, you have to identify some interesting headlines and its features and identify the name of the newspaper also. This is a homework for you. Now all of you take page number 88. Look, activity 2. Several advertisements are seen in newspapers. We come to know about various products through them. Look at the features of an advertisement. All of you read it. Catchy title, emotional language and limited words. So these are the important features of an advertisement. All of you mark it as very important. Look, here is a question for you. Imagine that you have an old bicycle. You would like to sell it. Prepare an advertisement to be given in a newspaper. Make use of the hints given below. All of you read the hints given there. Yes, humor, merits highlighted, creativity, appropriate layout, variety, pictures, persuasive language, advanced technology, emotional language. Now I'll give you a format of an advertisement. Look at this advertisement. What is the title given there? Yes, bicycle for sale. That is the catchy title of this advertisement. Now some features of this bicycle is given here. Strong, attractive, good condition, red color, used for 3 years only, strong body, gear system, attractive, reasonable price. So this is the format of an advertisement. All of you go through this advertisement and try to prepare another advertisement. All of you do this activity as a homework and we will discuss this activity in the online class. Thank you, dear children.